So I was asked by a designer once, Robert, what have your kitchens got in common? And I thought about it and thought, well, actually nothing. There's nothing in common. Maybe they've got a sink and an oven, but in terms of design, they're all very, very unique. I'm Robert Timmons and I'm the founder of RTF. Essentially, when we started off, we were a design house. So for over 20 years, we've been working with architects, fulfilling their brief. Essentially, prototyping kitchens. Every kitchen we seem to do is a prototype these days. But that's our strength.
I'm Richard Beaumont, Design Director here at RTF, and my principal role is to design the kitchen projects for an architect or for an end user. On the architect-led schemes, we would just generally be working from drawings, because quite often the building wouldn't even exist, the room might not exist. We'll work all the drawings up in the same way. Sometimes we'll do 3D sort of visualisation so the client and the architect can see how the space will look.
My name is Guy Steed. I'm the head of production design at RTF. Everything that goes into the 3D CAD model, all of the data from that is effectively what the guys in the workshop are manufacturing to, it's what the guys on site are installing to, it's what the client sees, it's what the contractor will see as well when we send them our drawings. So everybody's working from the same page.
This is very much a design-led collective that Rob's created here. Like many success stories, it's a bit of a hidden gem. Rob leads the business very much from the heart. There's no doubt in surrounding himself with talent that he has managed to stay very closely attached to the heart of the business, which is designing and building wonderful furniture. So if you want to know where Robert Timmons is, you'll probably find he's in the workshop. We obviously have to consider the past, and there's no question that Rob, from the very beginning, has had a very sure sense of what he thinks good design, good furniture is all about.
I was really drawn to the shaker style of furniture just for their simplicity. I mean, essentially, I guess the shaker furniture in its day was the equivalent to contemporary furniture now. It was as minimal as it gets.
The fundamental aspect of our DNA is the fact that we're totally bespoke. Someone will bring a scheme to us, we'll have to work out how we're going to make it, how we're going to fit it. All of these different details is a part of the enjoyment of what we do. Each project, each client, each house, each space is different. It's a really easy mechanism. Again, that's what keeps everything very live and fresh.
It's a bit more natural. Yeah.
Initially, we would outsource all of our manufacturing, so we really acted just as a design hub. But then we quickly realised, really, to maintain quality and control, we needed to take in the manufacturing of the cabinets themselves. So we invested heavily in latest CNC technology. So it means when they leave our workshop, we know there's no defects, everything fits, everything works.
The workshop sometimes feels more like a laboratory in the sense that we're prototyping and stress testing materials, running new tooling for the first time and not knowing exactly how the materials are going to react. So there's again a lot of refinement that's involved just in the fabrication elements. If we're using a handle profile cutter that we've never used before, we might have to run several tests to ensure that we're not going to get any mishaps when we come to do that live in the finished panels.
Our furniture is built to the millimetre. And our installers all work to that millimetre tolerance.
There's elements of design that still happen past the concept. It's more a case of scrutinising the design in order to refine details, making that design actually work in a practical sense. The simpler designs tend to be the designs that are the most aesthetically pleasing.
You do feel very proud at the end of it, and that's what sort of drives us, because we want to create these projects of beauty that work very well, look very good, and will last a long time as well.
If you were to ask us what differentiates us from other companies, I'd have to say it's our product knowledge, it's our complete flexibility, and our willingness to take on anything, sometimes to our detriment, but we always deliver a successful end product.
When working on any project, you'd hope that that project lasts minimum 15 years. With that, you need to make sure that the materials being used are robust enough and durable enough to withstand the everyday pressures of a kitchen.
So as a design house, we meticulously design the product, modelling it up, making sure that it all works, that the interaction with the ironmongery that's going to be used is a success, and we deliver the projects.
All the people here at RTF, we all work very well together, so the people who have made the kitchens end up going to install it. It also gives them control. Having that complete 360 package means that we can get into site, we can get out of site quicker.
Our installation teams are a vital component in the process. George and Costa have been working with us for over 15 years, and their craftsmanship is second to none. So we're 20 years in the making as a company, and you'd have to say it's been a success. I think what I'm immensely proud of is the journey that we've been on as a group of designers and installers and makers to where we are now. I'm hugely proud of that achievement. I think Richard's been with me for over 20 years. Guy's been here for over 10 years. We have a fantastic team who want to stay and work together. So we must be doing something right. And now the business isn't about Robert Timmins, it's about RTF as a studio, as a collective of designers. We can innovate, we can collaborate, and we embrace any design challenge.